Here with Jason Locklear of the Lakeview Wild Gators. Jason, coming off kind of a disappointing year for you guys. I mean, second round to the playoffs and boom, you're out.
Yes, sir. Well, we did lose a lot of good players last year, and but we have a lot of good players stepping up.
No, but I mean, you guys are winners year in and year out. It's 10, 11, 12 wins every year.
We just work hard all year round, all summer, and during school workout, and we just try our best during the season.
But tell folks what you do. I mean, you do a lot of the grunt work on the line. You're a defensive end and a tight end.
Yes, sir. Well, we're a small school, so we got to work all year round to go both ways, and for 4 quarters as hard as we can.
Tell people, as well as you can, how difficult a Lakeview practice is.
It's pretty hard, but it's really just a mind thing. You just got to go out there thinking positive and just.
I mean, it's grueling.
Yeah, it is, but it's worth it.
I don't think people realize that these guys have to run to the water break. When coach tells them, he blows the whistle and the play's over, they got to run to go get the water.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, there's no let up. Once practice starts, it's all out.
You got to love it. That's all there is to it.
Now, Coach King, how has he helped you in the development of your career?
Well, Coach King, he's a good coach. He does his best for every player and makes sure everybody works the hardest. And if he sees somebody slacking, he'll get on them.
How about Jewel McLaurin? Is he still mean as ever?
He's pretty mean.
He's a Wild Gator through and through.
Yeah.
All right, your biggest lineman is about 260 pounds. You go about 200 pounds. Now, let's talk about first offense, because you go both ways as a tight end and defensive end. Now, you're blocking for Kenneth Turner. Now, he is a load to bring down, but you've got to get him some space.
Yes.
How do you do that on a given play? Let's look at this play, for instance. What are we seeing here?
You're seeing hard work. You're seeing power. You're seeing what we try, and you see what we work on every day at practice.
Everybody has to fire off the ball, but there's a method to the madness. What did we see on that last play?
You saw everybody getting their blocks. You saw everybody going through. You saw nobody making any mistakes. You saw people doing what they should do. Now,
was this just straight drive blocking? Is this just power?
That was power.
Okay. Now, but there are certain plays that are technique plays.
Yes, and but we usually stick with the power.
You like to stick with the power.
Yeah.
Now, how about blocking in so you can get the runner off the edge? Now, that's real important for you as a tight end.
Yeah, you have to be really quick, and you just got to know where to go.
For most people, second round of the playoffs, hey, great year. Not for you guys.
No.
It's state championship or we didn't do well.
Yeah, we didn't do well.
Can you tell folks what this is here? Can you tell? Well, this is a certain part of the building on Wednesdays. A lot of people don't know this. You have steak.
Yeah. That's our reward for winning.
I mean, every time you win,
that's what we get.
You get steak.
Yes.
And I call it steak view because you win so much.
Yeah.
But lately, sometimes that plate's empty on Wednesday. What do you get on Wednesday if you lose?
You don't really get anything. Nothing at all.
They just send you home from practice.
Yeah. You go.
Look at these guys. You remember these guys? You remember some of these players?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That was that Bot?
That was Tootie Boot.
Tootie Boot.
Who's that?
Mostella.
He's the tough fella, isn't he?
He is pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, Mostella's big in that program. Explain to people what Mostella does.
He takes care of the team. He gets our Gatorade and everything ready for every game, and he does his part.
Explain to people just how committed the community and the players and the school is to the sport of football in Lakeview.
The sport that is Lakeview. Football is Lakeview.
Your softball team had a pretty good year.
Oh yeah, the girls did pretty good. Mm-hmm. They've been doing good for the past couple of years.
Now, I know a lot of you guys get out and support each other in different sports, but again, football is king. Yes. And if you've had steak on Wednesday,
you know you did good.
You know you did good. All right. Well, thanks so much for being in our film room.
Yes, sir.